euphonium. Before we end tonight's concert, we would like to present Mr. Bashir with a small token of appreciation for all his work in making sure we had a great experience this weekend. You may or may not know this, but we met for the first time as a band yesterday afternoon at 4 p.m. We have rehearsed these pieces for a grand total of 8 hours for over 2 days in order to present this concert to you. It takes a great director to pull all this together, and we thank Mr. Bashir for his calm and fun approach to teaching us. We've had a wonderful time. Inside this bag, you will find gift certificates to some of what we hope are your favorite places. Starbucks, TGI Fridays Restaurant, Crackle Barrel Restaurant, Olive Garden Restaurant, Red Lobster Restaurant, and Applebee's Restaurant. We hope you think about us while you're eating. And now a few words from Mr. Michael Bashir.
I'll tell you one thing, I guess it's not true, those poor teachers that starving to death and don't have enough to eat. So we'll certainly, these students have taken care of that. And I appreciate that and thank you very, very much. And that's a token of their appreciation, and my family and I will certainly enjoy it. First thing I would like to do is thank the band directors in this region for the invitation to come work with your students, because that's where it all starts, is when you get selected and then you get the invitation. And I really appreciate all of the hard work that they've done preparing and getting ready for this event. Your students are absolutely fantastic. You know, it's my first chance to be able to come to this part of the state and work with an all-region band, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it. And if this is any indication with the 9th graders, what they can do, I can only imagine what the upperclassmen are able to pull off and have for their all-region band. So you parents are to be congratulated because your students rehearse well, they pay attention, and they are so polite, and they laugh at all the right places, and they are serious in all the right places. And I told them that there's 2 goals. One is to learn music and play, and learn a little bit more about being a good musician, a band student. The other goal was to make some friends, and we took a lot of breaks, and I know good and well that we made a lot of friends while we were here. We had fun making music together, and so it was an enjoyable event for me as well as for the students. And can you believe how well they played? They had not played this music before last night. We just started through it, and then they're doing such a great job. So let's give these students on the stage, they're the ones that deserve a round of applause. School districts are in a position where they have to carefully watch how they fund their programs. And I'm sure your district is no different from that. I want you to be diligent and please do what it takes to continue the fine arts programs in your schools. I had a chance Monday of this week to go to the Capitol in Austin and listen to some experts from all over the country testify to the Senate and to a committee about how important fine arts was in the world and how that helps kids grow up and become good citizens and, most importantly, get really good jobs and do what they need to do later on, even if they're not professional musicians. So you folks have so much to be proud of, and it was my pleasure to be here and work with the kids this weekend. So we'll go home feeling good about how this went. Have a safe trip home, enjoy the Super Bowl or whatever you're going to do tomorrow, and then we'll get the kids back to school Monday, and hopefully their enthusiasm for playing their instrument after they rest and sleep a little bit will be even greater. So once again, thanks. It's my privilege and pleasure to work with the kids. And we've got a treat, and I love that these students are making the announcements about the tunes. So please listen carefully. We have a very special way we want to close our concert and honor people that have served our country, and that's so important. So who's making the announcement right here? And we'll move on with our last piece of music and have a safe trip home. Thank you very much.
Hello, I am Barbara Montoya from J.W. Nixon High School, and I play French horn. To conclude this evening's concert, we honor the true heroes of our country, the members of the Armed Forces of the United States. As we play each song, if you served in the branch of the military, please stand so that we may applaud your service to our country. You will hear the Marines hymn, the Cajun song, Temperatus, the U.S. Air Force song, and Anchors Away. From the class of 2012, thank you for all attending tonight's concert, and thank you for your support of music in our schools. Please have a safe trip home and an enjoyable Super Bowl weekend. And now, for the final time, Mr. Michael Brashear and the Region 14 9th grade band.